tell me, Kim, you've got a perspective that few people have, right? I mean, you've seen veterans of quite a few wars come through your door. Can you talk a little bit about the changes in their experiences? I mean, we know what happened to those Vietnam guys, and I guess what I'd like to hear you tell me is that we've, as a society, have learned our lesson a little bit.
The place where I saw a lot of where it was the combined different generations was absolutely at VVSD. And it was interesting the way Vietnam veterans communicate with one another versus the 22-year-olds communicating with one another. The Vietnam veterans, I mean, they just wanted to take things slow. They wanted to take recovery slow. They were like, we're good, just, you know, I got to figure things out for myself. Whereas the 20-year-olds, they're like, give me this, and get me out of here. I want to be out of here in like 5 months. And I'm like, whoa. And oh, by the way, if it wasn't available on a smartphone, they didn't want anything to do with it. So it was interesting how just the way they communicated, how they wanted information, how they reacted. But it was interesting. I watched how some of the older veterans, the Vietnam veterans, even the Gulf War veterans, really kind of took the younger veterans under their wing at VVSD, and were the first ones to befriend them, was the first ones, you know, especially with homeless veterans, and if they'd lost everything, having hit rock bottom, sometimes it could take 90 days for a veteran to even look you in the eye and say good morning. And so trying to get them to that point where they're trusting you again, the first ones that they're going to trust are some of the older veterans who have been around for a while. And you know, I kept telling the Vietnam veterans that they're the leaders. They need, you know, that the younger veterans were looking to them to guide them.